today is day 3 of my keto intermittent fasting. Day 1 was pretty hard. I was hungry all the time. I only did like a 13-hour fast. By then I was shaking, feeling a bit nausea and low on energy, so I had some carrot sticks. I've been very disciplined on this particular diet, and it helps that I've read 2 books from Dr. Michael Mosley. Explains like the science behind everything, and the fact that it's actually a very easy diet to do, mainly because you actually stop feeling hungry after about 48 hours. So it has passed 48 hours. I no longer feel hungry. In those 48 hours, I had a strategy. I was going to sleep as much as possible and I was going to exercise as least as possible. And so I didn't go gym for those 2 days. So today was my gym day. I don't feel tired, I don't feel hungry, and my discipline is only going to go up. So I don't eat any sort of carbs whatsoever, but I have to cut out the fruit, which I usually eat a lot of fruit, which has quite a bit of fructose in there. So that was a bit hard. However, I'm getting used to it now. So less fruit, more veg. Now, I love vegetables. Vegetables don't have as much carbs, but they still do. So I'm not quite sure if I'm doing this correct, but I think another doctor, Dr. Berg, said that you minus the carbs from your salads. So if that's the case, then I'm extremely low. Lemon juice, however, does have a bit of carbs, so I used to put that all over my salmon and my salads. I might just have to refrain from using too much. I've been using MCT oil as well, and actually increasing your fluids just so you don't get those hunger strikes. Otherwise, day 3 has been very positive actually. Stress actually is one thing that I was a bit scared of, because I have previously tried intermittent fasting and I felt very stressed. To counter that, I do a lot of meditation along with a lot of sleep. So the body's getting a lot of rest and recovery. And today we had time to burn. So I read a lot about insulin, and the main purpose of this diet is actually to help with my blood sugars and to reverse any signs of diabetes. So I'm on the pre at the moment. I don't have any cravings of sugar whatsoever because my diet overall is very low sugar anyway, just from the fruits. That's the only type of natural sugars that I eat. I do find it quite hard to lose weight, although with my much more disciplined diet that I've slowly cut out processed foods, carbs were still in my diet. So it's this particular diet, I've completely got rid of it. I don't miss it at all, and it's only been 2 days. So day 3, I'm actually more interested in the varieties of vegetables that we're missing out. So this has been a very positive diet, and actually I think you might even save money and time with the intermittent fasting. You can reduce the amount of times you eat and cook. It also reduces the time your gut has to work too hard, and also your insulin basically spikes every time you eat. So that's the reason why Dr. Berg would advise not to snack. So 3 meals, no snacking in between, and gradually reduce that maybe to 2 meals, and some people even just do 1 meal. Obviously gradually, if you told me to do this last year, I would have failed on day 1. And also something with flus, so it's like a fake flu, and I can't stand the flu. I really can't. So I had another counter, is I drink sour salt tea. It really does reduce the inflammation. I have no signs of flu, and that's usually something that really stops me from cutting my carbs. I will get this carb flu symptom, and I'm in agony, I'm in a lot of pain. So I do eat carbs just to counter that. However, this one, no carbs, no fruit. Gotta keep my vitamin C up somehow. Maybe peppers. Yellow peppers have the most vitamin C, even above strawberries and all sorts. I am allowed berries, so blueberries, strawberries, I am allowed. I like to put them into my smoothies. The calories in this restricted diet is not low, so you're not going to die of hunger or anything. It's actually pretty high because of the fat has a lot of calories. However, we're now gonna use the body and the science and trick the body to burn off a lot of fat. I'm trying to get rid of the visceral fat. Not sure if I pronounced that properly, but it's fat around the organs. And then hopefully the body resets itself through intermittent fasting, and your body can function properly. I think Dr. Berg uses the word homeostasis a lot. I also have to up my water intake, and I've got electrolytes and nutritional yeast for extra nutrition. I would say this is what he calls healthy keto diet, healthy keto, because you're eating a lot of nutritional food. You're just really cutting out those carbs. Rice was really big in my diet, and it actually contains very little nutrition. It's not very good for the diabetes. My mum and dad are both diabetic, and they eat a lot of carbs. Their diet is high carbs, and I would say rather quite low in nutrients, which kind of explains why they are feeling a lot more pain, a lot of tiredness. And I'm hoping that if I can set a good example, that I can slowly encourage them to eat a lot more vegetables into their diets. So I'm really happy with the keto intermittent fasting. I mean, keto itself is pretty hard. Intermittent fasting is pretty hard. Now you want to combine the two together, but I'm sure you will see rapid results, and I'm quite happy to see a lot of fat melt away, because I do have stubborn fat around the stomach. I've had 4 children so far, but with a healthy diet, along with these kind of like tricks and hacks, I'm hoping that it will really benefit my health in the long run. So thank you for your time.